Okay, so this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at your love life for the next 48 hours. So let's get straight into it. We're going to do this, of course, how we always do it, or now since we're doing it this way, we're going to continue to keep going with it. But basically, I'm going to lay out two cards. And this is going to represent the theme of your love life during this time frame. So you can choose between card 1 and card 2. And this is going to also represent a separate spread that's going to be for specifically you. Now, this is going to be a fun way to kind of test your intuition to see if you're able to pick your own message. And of course, you can watch both spreads if you would like to. But this is going to be a fun way to test your intuition, like I said. So let's get straight into it. Pause the video if you need to, if you need a moment to choose which card. And of course, any links that you're looking for as far as booking a reading or anything like that will be below. So let's get into it. So everyone who chose the first card, let's go ahead and get into that one. So the theme for this time frame, we have opening heart, and it says deep connections, water, blessings. Okay, so right off the bat, this is going to be a time frame in which you guys are going to really have to open up your heart space and be open to new experiences within your love life. From people who are single, this is speaking to you guys being open to new connections, like this card says. Connections that are going to be a lot more meaningful and deep and based off of real substance, especially if you are someone who struggled with connections that weren't necessarily built upon anything concrete. And it was just more so going with the flow. This is you guys being able now to make wise decisions in regards to who you give your energy to. And with you having that discernment, you're able to foster deeper connections with genuine people, not people who have, personal intentions or whatnot. Okay, so let's lay the cards out. So my singles, and let me see if I can adjust this so everything still fits in the frame. So singles energy, current connection, if you're in one, the energy surrounding that, your person's sexual desires of you, the advice, and your person's next set of actions towards you. Okay, so let's get into it. So, singles energy. With the 9 of chalices, this is the energy of you, my singles, really focusing on your personal fulfillment. A lot of you have been trying to also foster a connection with someone where, like I said, with the initial card, it's deep, it means something. And for my people who haven't necessarily had someone come around, it's been more so a focus on self-fulfillment, doing you, and eventually you guys are planning to put yourself back on the dating scene. It's just right now you guys may be at a place where you're content or at peace with a lot of things. And if you're not quite yet at peace, you're getting to that point to where you're able to lay a lot of situations and old energy to rest. Some of you have a specific crush as well. There's a specific person who you're interested in and you would like to see if there's a chance for you guys to, pursue a connection again or ever. So that's what I see with my singles. Now, when it comes to the current connection for people who are in a relationship, the energy around that, we do have the 10 of Swords here. And this is the energy of slight disappointment. This could be disappointment because you feel like your person may have betrayed you in some way, whether this is like through cheating or they may have told you something and got your hopes up, whether that's like you guys moving in together or if this person lives long distance, them, you know, moving across country. They could have had someone else, like outside family members, people affecting the connection in some sort of way. But regardless of what the circumstance was, this is you feeling a sense of betrayal, or there was some sort of betrayal that took place. Some of you are also at your breaking point. And this is more so you being on the edge of like wanting to break up completely and just call it quits. Now, your person's sexual desires of you, we do have them as the King of Chalices. So I think that their sexual desires are more so, I don't see any crazy sexual desires popping up. I see them more so just wanting you guys to have a level of closeness again, where the connection was at a point where there was like this sensual energy surrounding the lovemaking and just the connection itself. They missed that. So this is like makeup to breakup sex. And I've been seeing this for a lot of zodiac signs, or even like this person just wanting to rekindle the chemistry. It's just they want the chemistry to go back to where it was at one point, basically. So let's look at the advice. With the Seven of Chalices here, the advice, there's a need for you guys to make sure you're looking beyond any illusions that you may be presented by other people, or personal illusions that you may be up under because of personal feelings. So this could be like, you know, having a viewpoint of a situation that's not exactly correct because you may have a want for something to be one way. So an example could be, you know, giving someone too much of the benefit of the doubt, knowing that this person will never commit, or this person has their own set of issues that makes them kind of hold back from being serious about this connection, for example. Or, you know, seeing somebody's true colors and then repeatedly taking them back and not taking heed to the constant, you know, same efforts that this person keeps taking. So there's a need for you to look at that. But continuing on, the next card that we have, this is going to represent and then also before I even get to that, another piece of advice is just sorting out your personal feelings. Some of you are just really all over the place when it comes to your personal feelings. It's really hard for you to make a clear and concise decision on if you really fully want to break up with someone or if you want to stay or not. But last card, your person or your love interest, your crush, their next set of actions towards you, we have the Queen of Chalices. So we have a lot of water energy. So this person, they may try to divulge their feelings to you and express what they've been feeling emotionally. This person may also try to woo you over by, you know, saying all the right things that they know you like to hear and getting you to kind of take them back that way. But okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and look at everyone who chose the second group. So everyone who chose this card, this is the message we have. It says, calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Okay. So for this time frame, your love life has a lot to do with the emotions running kind of high. So first, let me address what I see from my people who are taken, then I'll get to my singles, because that's like the immediate message that came up first for my people who are taken. But with calming the waters, this has a lot to do, like I said, with emotions kind of running high within your current connection and finding a way to basically bring the connection down to a point where you and your person can at least talk things out, be in a place where you guys can communicate and not necessarily it being such a hostile environment between you two, especially if you guys live with each other. For my people who are single, this is also speaking to your personal emotions and keeping them in check. Because for some of you, you could have moments where your personal emotions make you think things that aren't necessarily true or do things that you wouldn't necessarily do. And this is you needing to kind of keep that in check. Also, this is confronting why you may be perceiving your love life the way you do, or why you may handle certain issues the way you may handle it. Let's lay these cards out. Okay, so my Aquarius singles energy, your current connections energy, your person's sexual desires of you, advice, and your person's next set of actions. Okay. Move these over a little. So let's talk about this. So the Seven of Swords representing my singles energy. This has a lot to do with cheating or lies that may have taken place. So some of you could be single because you experienced some cheating or some lies or some sneakiness from a person that you were involved with previously, and that may still be scarring you at this very moment. You may be having a hard time opening yourself up to new love because you did experience this. For others of you, you could be more so like avoiding getting into a relationship right now, and this may be like in your mind to protect yourself. This may be keeping you from getting hurt again in your mind. Oh, I also see some of you may have actually gotten ghosted recently, and this may have confused you or is confusing to you at this moment. But what I see here in regards to the energy surrounding my current, or my people who have a current connection, we do have the 10 of chalices. So for a lot of you, you may be with the person that you may have children with, or there's something to do with family that's coming up here. This could be like family feeling some type of way about the person and saying some things, or, you know, their family, the person that you're dating, feeling some type of way about you and maybe saying some things to kind of interfere. This could also be the energy of you guys possibly talking about having children or moving forward towards marriage. That conversation may spring up here, or looking into getting a home or something. A lot of you just really want your relationship to stay at a good point. Some of you are definitely making some progress within your relationship, but you're really hopeful that the relationship can stay at a point of bliss. Now, what I see for your person's sexual desires for you, I do have the Sun card. So they honestly just want to be intimate with you. There is no specific desires. I think that this person just wants to be close and to be intimate. Especially since they're realizing a lot about you and your reaction and why you may react to certain things, because they know you care. Now, the advice that I can give you in regards to your love life, I do have the 8 of Swords. So there's a need for you guys to come out of this perspective that you necessarily can't do anything about your situation, or even allowing yourself to be mentally trapped by your own thoughts. It's a dangerous thing to let your mind wander all over the place and searching for solutions in situations that necessarily are above you. Okay? Now, your person's next set of actions towards you, I do have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So the next set of actions, if you're dealing with the fire sign, yeah, this person is definitely going to come on strong and try to like rekindle the connection. If you guys aren't talking, for my singles who aren't like technically single, for others of you, this is more so like their energy, something with their energy. They may be coming on, like I said, really, really strong about certain things in this connection in a good or bad way. It really depends on who you are watching this. I will say that. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you did enjoy, feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe. Any information you may be looking for will be below, and I'll see you in the next one.